Up next is Lizzy Nicholson.
Woo! Okay, whoa, that's loud. I've never done anything like this. That's how I'd like to preface this presentation. The poem was titled something different a long time ago, but I think after rereading it, and especially after last January when I was in a house fire, I think I have to retitle it A Love Story instead of Note to Self. It's a poem, by the way. It originated with a secret crush, the kind that envelops your world. Your insecurities disintegrate, inhibitions melt away. Like the spring thaw, a virgin landscape of buds and fragrant blossoms straining through one last sheet of ice, until it is breached, and all the immense, unrivaled beauty and change completely engulfed and overwhelmed the heart to an unfamiliar, yet delightfully intimate lust. For a moment, you were unaware it existed until he opened your eyes. Glittering and beaming like emeralds, they took it all in, welcoming the senses that consumed you. Strolling daintily down a cobbled pathway littered in your fondest memories, most lucid dreams, and flooding your nostrils with the scent of undiluted innocence. Clarity and appreciation that you were so fortunate to be dancing in his majestic, limitless field of your most sacred secrets. Suddenly exposed, unashamed, for the whole world to see because you were invincible, that world bleak and insipid in comparison, irrelevant. Because your expedition to his palace of sensual pleasure had only just started. The logic and skepticism you previously used as a light of guidance glowed dimmer the deeper you delved and explored, eventually fading away altogether. As you stopped to ingest this incredible place, your whole being was revitalized, born again. Absorbing and struggling to comprehend the influx of a passion you hadn't sought after. A glorious passion you hadn't considered possible, and then you noticed, right before your ignorant, sparkling eyes, that the fluorescent daisies were dying, dwindling away rapidly. The royal purple rivers were drying up to sand in their beds, becoming ordinary grains. The shimmering gold flecks that encompassed them now cracking off like dry skin. Right before naive bliss met experience, you stole a glimpse of tufts of brunette perfection bobbing down that once promising cobbled path to the most explosive, extraordinary happiness he had only begun to decipher. As you succumbed to the incessant, frantic panic, you bolted. The thirst for his lascivious touch, the instant, all-consuming gratification that sent your body into a quivering vibration of indescribable satisfaction, suddenly unavailable, shredded you into an indistinguishable heap of dismay. He's running so fast now, and you're running too, but it's obvious. His soul's tread lighter, more stealthily. The desire and craving so intense, the feeling so immaculate, that you must obtain one more sweet drop of his life-sustaining nectar. Stumbling, lost, terrified, you never catch up. With all the grace of an angel, he glides into the steadily distancing horizon of the only pure hope you ever had. You crumble like snow in an avalanche. A billowing cloud of poisonous smoke seizes your lungs, not the faintest contraction possible. The incandescent sun that illuminated his Garden of Eden burnt out. Blackness more insidious than the devil himself penetrates your every pore, raping, defiling, and extracting the soul out of your pale, useless, pathetic existence. Tormented, taunted, tortured, you do the waltz with death. Your every insecurity now a mockery for everyone to magnify. Weak, crippled, and broken in a blinding ray of unbearable, excruciating pain, death finally releases its grip, a smug smirk of pride in its work apparent. The beating forever, a relentless reminder of the delusional drug of love you so foolishly entertain. How will you persevere when the very zest that defined you has been stripped, pulverized, and destroyed? A rigid, crooked scar, the only confirmation of its existence. A hideous scar, never to fade, where the magnificent, forgiving heart you once possessed now lies dormant, fossilized but never truly preserved in its novel wonder. A shrewd, shriveled mass lacking a pulse. But that was a lifetime ago. Last page, guys. Thank you. This microphone is cracking. Maybe because I'm way too far away from it. Is that right?
A little bit of both.
And as you reminisce on the boy with the bright blue eyes and an infinite plethora of promises left unkept, you realize you must never forget. You realize you will never ever forget.